The January 6th committee just finished hearing number 8. The two things that really stuck out for me, number one, when they played what Trump was seeing on Fox News at the time that it was going on, and we knew what he understood, and that it was only 15 minutes after he had delivered his speech, and yet another near 3 hours went by before he did anything. That was chilling. The only thing more chilling than that was listening to the security detail saying that there are people on the channel asking to tell their families that they love them because they don't think they're going to make it back. They think they're going to be killed. That's how close it came.
Members of the VPT tell at this time were starting to fear for their own lives. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of very personal calls over the radio. So it was disturbing. I don't like talking about it, but there were calls to say goodbye to family members, so on and so forth.
To hear in your ear, to know that the person that you're listening to thinks they're about to die, and hearing the fear in the voice, and understanding that that person really believes that their life is over. This was Pence's security detail. These were the people guarding the Vice President of the United States. That's how close he came to being killed.
You know, related to that, the Capitol Police officer who talked about her thoughts when Josh Hawley walked out with like that, when she said it bothered her because he was doing it in a safe place. She was protecting him.
Right.
And then, of course, you know, you gotta love the slow motion of him fleeing, right?
I'm gonna sound like the gayest man in the world, and I don't care, it was delicious. It was such a satisfying moment, and then they did it in slow-mo and put the highlight iris on him so you could see him fleeing like a little chicken shit. The Democrats, whoever is running this show production-wise, is doing a masterful job, because not only did that really make Josh Hawley look like the biggest asshole on the planet, the way that they have plotted out the story for people, the way they introduce people, the way they give it to you, I almost wondered if they didn't get an author to come on board and help plot that out, the details of everything that happened. It was so clear. They have done an exceptional job.
CNN just said that they evacuated all members of Congress into a safety room.
There's no safe place in the United States for any of these motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, I appreciated the way they kept coming back to these civil servants, these people who were there to protect them. Even the visual of a single one or two Capitol Police officers against this throng of people.
And not running.
The only time we've seen what's really behind all of it is what you were saying, those terrified voices,
yeah.
That audio, and wanting to call their families. That's what you hear when a terrorist is taking over a plane, by the way.
And if you broke the law, you can't say that. I'm not gonna, I already said you will pay. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of justice. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
The thing that really just it just kills me in my gut. It wasn't that he was just sitting there watching it on television. It's that he's just such a lazy, stupid bastard that's all he could do. He didn't even have the decency to put himself into a study and close the door. He was just sitting there jerking himself off mentally and watching this whole thing. He is exactly what other countries, when they describe the worst of America or what they think America is, that's it. Lazy, shiftless, doesn't do their job, watches television, eats too much food. You get fired for less than that at 7-Eleven if you're average Joe American in this country. Mm-hmm. And he was the president of the United States, just couldn't give a shit about what his actual job was. I don't think that there's any question that the president of our leader, our president that we elect to serve and to protect, he manipulated us, his people, into trying to kill one another.
That's
in
right.
his name. We are in trouble.
he motivated people using their own patriotism too. That point there at the end about using their own patriotism, using the best of us, the best in us, and people's best intentions. And as stupid as he is, as much as he can't read a teleprompter, as difficult as the word yesterday is for him.
The heinous attack yesterday. Yesterday is a hard word for me.
Poor
By
guy.
the way, I will never overly critique myself on any video ever again.
No, and I think we should give Biden a little bit of a pass for making it through prompter. He may not be as fucking exciting as we'd like him to be, but he can read to the end. Well, I look forward to this respite until September because I need a break to process all of this. But I have to imagine as September is so close to the midterm elections, there are going to be some big bombshells still coming our way.